And I've got your legs in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're on camera with your feet and your legs.
I was going to get him in when I put
Oh, hang on. No, hang on. I haven't lowered that. That's why I haven't lowered camera. That's it.
Come on, get down.
Vanessa, hello, my lovely lady. How are you? Hope you're well. Yes, I'm early. And you're early too. I'm good, thank you. I'm just sorting the cards out. Oh, just bear with me a second. How's everybody doing this afternoon?
I'll go in a minute. I've got an update for you,
Evening, afternoon, John. Afternoon, Carol. Hope you're well.
Give me 5 minutes, you have to have a chit chat for 5.
Gotta have a chit chat for 5. That's okay. What you're doing is it's tarot reading time. It's that time of the day. So if anybody's wanting a tarot, afternoon, Gaynor. Hope you're lovely. Hope you're well, my lovely lady. But yeah, if anybody wants a reading doing, just pop your name. I've dismantled my list. I'm listening background, chilling on sofa. We're up early, Brett. Can't you sleep, my lovely? You just have to put your name down, Vanessa, and then I'll just ask you for a number when I'm ready, and we just take it from there, my lovely, and just see how it goes. Are you feeling poorly, Brett? Yes. So, Vanessa, do you want a reading, my lovely? Because John, just if you want a reading, just put a reading, please, in chat, and then John can get your names on.
Come on, get on. Mine's up there.
Yeah, no, I can tell you though. Oh dear, what a day! We've got a bit of sunshine today. No, landlord and council round early for. Oh my God. Yeah, Vanessa wants a reading, my lovely. Oh. Brett, can you just message Andy for me? I forgot to message him and tell him I'm live, and just tell him I'll put him on list. Because he did ask. Beyond the Paranormal. I'd like a reading, please. Bring you some luck. I do like past, present, and future readings at minute.
Free.
But you what, love?
It's free. Tell Vanessa. She's asking if you have to pay.
Oh no, Vanessa, I do them all free, my lovely. I don't charge. It's just something that I've just started doing. So no, there's no charge to them. Hello, Mystic Beauty Claire, my lovely lady. Once I'd said your name, I realised who you was. Hope you're well, my lovely. My grandson's got chicken pox. I hope I don't get it because I've never had them, and it's worse when you're older. It is, Gaynor, because it's shingles, isn't it, when you're older? They don't class it as chicken pox, they class it as shingles. But I have heard, and I don't know how true it is, that shingles comes as well when you're stressed. It can be like a stress-related thing. So make sure you're all happy in that when you go round him. What, Claire? Oh my God, my lovely. Are you still in hospital or are you at home?
Been home a few days.
Oh, I've been home a few days. Oh. I don't know what to say, Claire. I'm glad. Thank you for coming in, my lovely lady, today. How are you feeling now? Are you okay? Have you got to go back? I don't know, are they going to do anything? Do they know what caused it?
Medical negligence.
And big hugs to your grandson, Gaynor. Yeah, you can get Stringles from Chester. Yeah, I thought it were for adults. Home for now. Got to have open surgery. Oh, I'm sending you big hugs, my love. Like loads of healing and positive, and just let us know, Claire, how you get on, and if there's anything that me and John could do for you, just let us know, my lovely. And I hope you're taking it further if it is medical negligence, my love. But yeah, can't wait to have this done. Never had it. Sent out. Cheers, Brett, my lovely. No, my whole life will change. Do you know, I know it's going to be hard, Claire, because when things happen and as life changes, sometimes his heads don't go in the right place to the changes. And I don't know how you are as a person in yourself, but just try and look at it as it's just another chapter in your life where it's going to change. It's going to change. It's going to just put you on a new path. And I think that's how we have to look at it. And it stops his brain from, don't look at negatives and focus on positives of what you still can do. Even if it's like me and it's just a little things that you can do, them little things will be your lifesavers because you can still do them, my lovely, if that makes sense to you. But sending you big hugs, my lovely. Thank you so much. I'll keep going. Yeah. But yeah, it's just look at it as that change. Yeah, I do agree. But actually have to survive the op. That's the main thing. You're a strong lady. Oops. You're a strong lady, my lovely. And don't even try and put that thought in your head, because I think that's going to cause you a lot of stress, worry, upset, fear, or anything. Just know that now with technology that doctors have got and everything. Thank you, Claire. We all technology that's out there now, it's not like it was 10, 20, 10, 5, 10, 15 years ago. A lot of it now is they're on it, but sending you loads of prayers, my lovely lady. And yeah, love you too, Claire, my love. And like I say, keep your mind positive. And anytime you need to talk, or a cheery uppy time per talk, or just to have somebody listen, you know that I'm always here. John's always here. We're always here for you, my love. Like, you've got us messenger, just drop us a message, and I'll talk to you for hours if I need to, just to keep you sane. But yeah, just think of positives. Thank you. Trust me, I'll still be bloody that's it. You're still going to be yourself. Your body changes, but you're still going to be you. That personality and who you are will never change. But yeah, that's the right attitude to have, my lovely. Hello, Hale. Hope you're well. Hello, Mary. Oh, bless. Thank you, Vanessa. But no, we're there for anybody that needs us or anything. Can Hale be added to the list? Has Hale had one? Have I already done your reading, Hale? Can you have a look at list? Going to enjoy this. Yes. Are you having a reading today, Claire?
Yeah, Hale's had one.
Hale, I already done you a reading last one. So I'll do if anybody wants another reading doing, it's got to at least between 4 to 6 weeks before I'll do you another reading, because it just gives everybody else the opportunity, and plus having a reading every week isn't a good thing to do, because you should never rely on cards. Brett's put you don't really know them. They're both secretly demons in human form. We're going to set alien. No, Claire, we've got to get you on list, my lovely. But yeah, like I said, if you've already had a reading in last few, you're better waiting for a few more weeks. So I'll have. Oh, you want one when you feel a bit better? No worries, my lovely Claire. That's fine. But see how you feel, because if you want one, I can always put you on. So, who have I got first? Is it Vanessa?
Yeah.
Vanessa, can you give me, please, a number that's relevant to you and that's important to you? Still enjoy watching. Thank you, my lovely. Yes, number 7. Right. See what we've got for you today, Vanessa. So, for your past cards, you've got 3 of Cups. So just give me a minute. I don't know if you're one of 3 or this was a significant to the number 3. You could be eldest, middle, or youngest, because there's definitely 3 of you. It could be 3 close friends, but there was definitely a trio of you when you was younger. I do feel at some point though, you were all really close. You were very close. You did a lot of partying and celebrating together and everything else. I do feel at times though, as you're getting older, these have got like tail feathers going down. So I don't know whether these 2 went on a separate journey to you, and I don't know whether you lost touch or something. But there's definitely some sort of separation coming in where they're going down a different path. You could be one of these that's going down a different path, but there's one of you that's still left in their own little place. But I'd say that the 3 or whatever this relevance is, you were all like different characters. I think there were 2 more outgoing than the other one, because the other 2 were sort of like higher. So I'd say they were more outgoing, and there's definitely one quiet one going off back there. There's definitely flight on these 2. So the 2 with the bigger personalities, they're the ones that took chances and opportunities. Whereas though this one, I think, was more content in where she was. Definitely didn't need to do anything. So, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing, because there's birds around these 2. But this one, like I said, the quiet, shy one has chosen to stay there for the minute. On these cards, she has anyway. So your next card, we've got the Page of Cups. So on the Page of Cups, for me, this is somebody that took flight. So I am going to say that one of these 2 here was you, because you've took flight. Now, whatever you've done, you've made drastic changes in your life. And I feel that you're one of these that does celebrate life. You're not one that I'm trying to move away. Can I wipe chat off my screen? I think I can, can't I? Yeah, it's all right. I don't want to see chat. I think you definitely celebrate life. The other 2 people are still here, but they've I think you've like drifted away from the other 2, because like you stood on top. So to me, you're still continuing your journey. This wrap round you here, I don't know whether you have some kind of issue with either your feet or your lower tummy, because I feel that that's what it's like pointing, because it's sort of like starting from your feet and coming up to your belly. So I don't know, or back. So it's like wrapping. So I don't know whether you've got problems lower side of your body. But you might not have. But I'm just saying, this is why I read my cards. I do feel that these 2 in the background are still like holding their hands out, because I can just see like a hand from that side and a hand from that side there. I don't know if you can see it if I hold the card closer. But to me, that looks like a hand and a hand there. So I don't know whether they're like trying to reach out for you, and you're too busy at the minute with things going off in your life to like, it's like if they arranged to make a meeting for like a get together, like a cup of tea type of thing. Things are very busy for you, so you're sort of like not making excuses not to go, but it's difficult. Whereas I really do think that you do need to hold their hand, or it's you that's holding a hand out to them too, because their lives have changed. Because these, I'm looking at hands down at the bottom. So that's where I feel you are now. But there's definitely a celebration, or you're a very positive person in yourself. For your future, you've got the Four of Pentacles. So there's definitely a change that's going to come in. And I think this change, either you're going to section yourself away from certain things, and you look very guarded. So I don't know whether at times, even though you're celebrating here, the snake reference actually might not be to do with your lower body. This might be to do with something else, something to do with what's going on. But there's definitely something that you're going to section yourself away from. Now, again, you've got no legs on this one. You're like kneeling on your legs. So I'm going to say that due to some possible health, I don't know, there's something that you're gonna feel like you can't do something in the future. And you've just got to remember that this is you, the celebrating life. So don't let things get on top of you. Reach out to these two that are either reaching out to you, or you're reaching out to them and you've sort of like drifted. But try and pull them back into the loop, because you had a fantastic relationship and it were like you were inseparable when you were younger. And I think you could do with people like that back in your life at the minute to change your future, because the future doesn't have to be you sectioning yourself away and being guarded about yourself. This can be you when you bring them back in. So yes, for your Ten of Pentacles card, so it's just an overall card. So again, it does show you as a positive person back then. It shows that you did go off and do opportunities. So you can see that. You can see also that a little bit there, you're reflecting back to this card, which is showing that something's turned your life upside down, or there's more to do with you on a personal level. But there's definitely changes coming in. But like I said, I don't know whether this is more to do with you, that you used to celebrate life, you don't feel that way, and you need to get back to that celebrating a life, because you don't want to feel isolated and closed off, because you've got some amazing people around you, my lovely. So I hope that makes sense to you, Vanessa, my lovely lady. You used to celebrate life. Right, put my chat back on for a minute, because I don't want to see me chat, you see. When I'm doing readings, it's hard to, I don't like to see chat in case anybody puts anything in and feeds me, and I don't want to be fed. So, well, make sure are you pushing them people away, or have you just like all drifted separately with your own lives? Joanne and a Tom Hardy. Right, I'm going to turn my chat off again. And who's my next one?
Beyond the Paranormal.
Beyond the Paranormal. Before I turn my screen off, can you give me a number, my lovely? Something that's relevant to you. No, I am, but also drifted separately. Right. So start reaching out, my lovely, and bringing these positive people back round you. Right, so I've got number 7. So I'm just going to turn my chat, because I don't want to see my chat. All I ask is, if you have a reading after I've finished and I put this live up, if you won't mind going into comment section and just leaving me a comment in that bit after live's finished, because it does help me get good feedback or bad feedback or whatever. But it just gives other people a chance to read your readings. So, Beyond the Paranormal, weren't it, this one? So for this one, this card can be taken 2 ways. So it can either mean that for me, I feel like with this one, the 2 people that are above the 2 younger ones here, again, I'm going to say you was looked after. I think you was looked after. I think at times that I'm not going to say you felt unloved because I think that's the wrong word, but I can't think of a proper word to say it. I think like you felt overpowered, possibly invisible at times. But I don't feel you were on your own with this. I do feel that there was somebody else who was going through this at the same time as you. But what you can see at the side here is in between these gaps, there's a lot of good things happening, even though it might have been difficult at times. There was good things happening around you, so it weren't like you missed out on a lot, because I think other people showed you that opportunity. Definitely something down here, and I don't know whether that's sort of like, because to me it's like something's trying to open that up, so whether somebody was stepping in or whether it was you making your way out. But there was definitely like you were going to remove yourself from that situation. Your next card, I've got the Nine of Pentacles. So your Nine of Pentacles to me is showing that, again, opportunities around you at the minute. You've had plenty of opportunities in your past, and I think that's what these are referring to here around you. Because there's opportunities, like I said, coming in there. And I think you've had plenty of opportunities in the past. There's definitely an opportunity coming in now. And I do feel that you're quite a spiritual person going from this. Maybe that's what this is down at the bottom. It is more like earthing and grounding. But I definitely feel that you've got a spiritual energy around you. Not a white witch of sorts, but more into the old belief system kind of thing. But there's definitely an opportunity coming up. There's somebody hiding behind you. So I don't know whether you're trying to help one or two people at the minute, because they're sort of like hiding behind you for protection, but one stepped out more than the other. So I don't know whether you're sort of like guiding somebody on their spiritual journey, or it's you opening up more to your spiritual journey. But there's definitely something there. There's definitely, like I said, there's an opportunity right in front of your face. And I don't know if you're seeing it yet, but you're aware of it, but it's like it's not in your head side yet. It's sort of like more like it's in front of your face. You know it's there, but you've not made a choice up yet on what you're going to do with that opportunity. So in this card, I think you're going to take that opportunity. I think whatever it is, this opportunity that's in front of your face, I think you're going to take it, because you're going to, in your future card, saying that it's absolutely going to change where you are now. But again, you've got like a foxy kind of thing behind you. Now, a lot of people would say, watch out, it's a sly fox. I don't feel this is a sly fox. I think this is like another part of your journey that you're going to go down. And whether it's more of a different kind of spirituality that you're going to go down. Because I can see in your head, you're like trying to absorb so much information in future to do with this. And you just need to like, just let it come naturally. But there's definitely something to do with a different type of spirituality. So like, it could be like, I don't know, you've got like Reiki, or you've got, I don't know what to say, but like different opportunities coming up down that path.
That's spiritual.
Healing and type of thing, you know, all them different opportunities. I don't know whether that's what you've got, what's changing, but there's definitely something coming in that's going to be good. And again, so I think this card really here is referring back to this card, because like I say, it's in front of your face, but again, you've just got to take that leap. And even if you take that leap and you don't hit that side, that journey is going to take you on a journey again towards your spirituality, because your cards have been more spiritual. I'm going to see that as more of a spiritual sign as well. So whichever way you go is going to be whichever decision you choose to do, don't be scared, because it's going to be the right one for you. So I hope that makes sense for you, my lovely. just let me know if you can understand any of it, none of it, all of it. It's just good to know.
I'll turn the chat back on.
Right.
Because Brett's after your blood.
Why is Brett after me blood? So much reset, I can read that. Where's Brett?
Further up.
Tell Lindsay I'm going to strangle her, hun. White witch. Yeah, but you know what I mean by white. I don't mean it in a white witchy way. It's just how I word things. I was brought up Christian and always kept how I felt about my paganism hidden from my family. I still do. So maybe this is the opportunity for you to sort of like take on your belief system now. I know I said white witch, Brett, but you know she'll know what I'm meaning when I say it. But yeah, maybe now it's time to not hide it and maybe start bringing it in, because you're sort of like holding yourself back in a way to where you want to go and who you want to be. So maybe that's something to I don't mean just come out with it full pout, but maybe start practicing things a little bit more openly and voicing what you think rather than like keeping it hidden. Thank you so much for who donated. Claire, thank you, Claire, my lovely lady. It really means a lot. Thank you. Mwah, to you. Next, who have we got? Valentina. You're welcome beyond. Valentina, can I have a number that's meaningful to you or specific enough? Hi, was my... Because he was sneaking around with baby man. I can't answer questions like that, my lovely. I can just do your past, present and future. And if anything comes up in cards... oh, no worries, Vadu. You don't have to, Vanessa. It's not... I don't expect it. It's you know... so don't worry, my lovely. But yeah, Valentina, I'll do you your reading, but it will be a past, present or future. But there could be something that comes up in cards that you may relate to. So, number 5. Yeah. Right. I'm having to move to the side. So, first card, lovers. Can you see that? So, what I'm going to say here is, because it's a lover's card, and you put the question that you did, I will take it down that road a little bit. I do think that in your past, you was quite happy, and everything was going smoothly. I do think, though, that you received a letter of some sort or some information regarding this situation. But it's sort of like taking this relationship on a different path. You did feed me a little bit, but I can only say what I can see on cards anyway. I do feel that there's a lot of love from you in this relationship. But there is a messenger bringing it in, and you have got your feet on the floor. But I do feel that in your past you was very happy. Everything that you were doing, you did. I do feel at times though in your past you were slightly protected because you've got like your umbrella up. So I don't know if you've had your heart broken a couple of times prior. But there's definitely things coming around you. I think you had quite a few opportunities, bro. I think you missed out on opportunities because of the path you chose to take. I think you missed out on some good opportunities, but there's definitely some opportunities coming up for you in the future. Your next card, you've got the 6 of Swords. So I think at the minute you're sort of like in a position for fight or flight because you've got your arms wide open, but you've also got your bird there. Now your bird's following heart, but at the minute you're sort of like your heart's turned blue from a red. So I'm going to say at the minute your heart's sort of like a bit colder. So whether there's love lost or whatever it is on your part, because your heart's gone blue. So I don't feel that you're happy in a situation that you're in. I do feel at times you do feel tied down because you've got some swords that are like coming in and they're like trying to pin you at floor. So I think at times you may feel trapped. But there's definitely a bird of flight. You've got a lot of stuff going off in your head, and your head feels really, really you can't concentrate on things because you've got that much rubbish in your head that you need to clear. But also what this card's telling you to do is think with your head and not your heart, because the heart card's leading there with the bird. But whatever situation you're in now, you've got to think more with your head and not let your heart rule your head. Your future card, you've got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is showing me that there is definitely some changes coming in for you for the future. I do feel like you're going to feel like everybody's watching you. You've got like all eyes on you. I don't know if you can see that in this card, but you've got a lot of eyes around you. But whatever decision you make here, you can't let what other people are going to think about you take your decision. You've just got to do what you've got to do for you. So it is relating back to that card. And I think that you're just going to feel like all eyes around you. There is an opportunity coming up because you've got like, you're holding something here that's like below, but hang on. Yeah, I do feel like there's an opportunity coming up because you've got like this coming out from under your feet, but you're also holding a scroll in your hand, which to me, it could be like you're going to go down a path of not like teaching as such, but helping others, maybe helping others in a way that to things that you've experienced before. But your head's a lot clearer in the future. You've got things under control. And again, you're still going to have things trying to like pull you back to this. But I do feel that you're just going to like break free. Your mind's clearer and you know where you need to be. So that's what I see for your future. Your future can always change, so don't take that as a given. The Two of Wands. So to me, this relates back to these two cards here, because you can see that you're at a crossroads. You can see that there's a lot of emotions and things going off around you there down at the bottom. But you're like moving yourself above it. You're like taking yourself away from it. Now your swords are behind you, so I feel again that the fighting is going to be behind you, which would mean this card for whatever you're going to do for your future. But like I said, that your head's clearer, and on top of your head, it's like the world's your oyster. You can now start making decisions for yourself, which I think comes back to this card again. Because to you at the minute, I think it's all about the decisions that you've got to personally make on your level, my lovely. But that's what I get for you. So I hope that makes a bit of sense to you. And if not, I apologise, but I can only read what's on the card. Right, I'm back in chat. Yeah, we didn't get any in Rotherham last night, but loads forecast for early hours tomorrow. We're on about snow.
Yeah.
Yes, the snow. Who's next?
Joe Mack.
Joe Mack, would you like to give me a number, please, that's relevant to you? May I ask how many people are on the list before me? How do I pronounce your name in English?
Michelle.
Michelle, oh, that's all right. Michelle, I think you're next, my lovely. Andy, are you in chat? Just checking. Because after Michelle, I've got 2 free slots. Have I got 5 free slots? Oh, that's all right. Yay, number 4. Someone say 1,000. I want to watch it. I wouldn't shuffle 1,000 times though. That's the thing, Brett.
Hey.
What number now? I've missed me number 4. Right.
Brett, I'll have a reading.
Yeah. But I've done Brett's reading other day. I can't read him too soon.
Claire will have one, she says.
Oh, bless. Thank you, Claire. So, for your pastor, my lovely Joe. I feel like you've been on some sort of journey, Joe, from being younger. Oh, you bugger. So, because you've got King of Cups, but as you can see, I go off pictures. So I do feel like you've been on quite a journey. I think there was a massive celebration. You achieved something really, really big in your past that was like celebrated by quite a few. And I don't mean like a birthday party or anything like that. I do mean like achievement either at school, at college, university, whichever one. But there's definitely an achievement coming in. I do feel like though that when you took flight, you left behind either certain family members or certain friends, because you can see down here, you can see the swans. And I don't think these were bad friends. I just think it was either a move that you made, that you either as a family you made, or you made when you like went on to college, or whatever happened in your life, you moved away from these like circle of friends kind of thing. I'm not sure whether you'd still keep in touch, but I felt like you were really, really missed with whatever this decision were. Dog's gonna go mad in a minute, so Shakes Postman. I can see in front of you though, there was quite a few opportunities coming up. Now there wasn't very clear opportunities because again they're like hidden behind. But I do feel like 1, 2, 3, 4 is relevant to you. I feel like the number 4 is relevant. But you took control of your life. I'm not going to say it were easy because you've not got your feet, you've got like a swishy tail. So it's like you're swishing off the bad and like leaving that behind to go forward. Your next card, you've got the 5 of Pentacles. So I'm not sure whether, because these swans are here with you, so I'm not sure. I think you're still in contact with these that you sort of like left, because they're still with you now. Now, nah. Could these be like guardians, like spirit guardians? I don't know whether. See, there's 4 relevant there, but there's also 1, 2, 3, 4 in this photo. So I don't know whether now is more relevant to the 4. I'm not sure whether these are still here or you've lost a few to spirit, because I feel at the minute you've got some sadness around you. I feel that you're worried at minute about a certain person because the hair's flying. So it's like they're making choices maybe that's not right for them to be made. And I think either your judgment's clouded or their judgment's clouded. And going back to these, I don't know whether they are spirits. I don't know whether they're more like the people that's surrounding this one. Whoever this person is, they've got good friends round them, just like you did. I think that's where it is. There's good friends round them like what you've got, but this one's sort of like got ideas in her head, and they're away with the very strong-headed, whoever it is. And I don't know whether, I think it's you that's worried more about them. But like I said, there's a lot of clouded judgments. But again, whoever this is missing opportunities that have been there for her. Or for I'm saying her, but it could be a him. I do feel like this person's missing out on opportunities now. I don't think it's an old person. I think it's a youngish person that's like not being the best to their own potential. You know the potential that they've got, and it's like they can't see that. So I don't know whether they've got like a lot of self-doubt around themselves. They don't believe in themselves, or it's like when I went to school, it weren't like I weren't clever enough. I couldn't concentrate enough at school to do it. So like I lack self-belief that way. And it's sort of like that with this person. But they have got good friends round them, I find, at times. But they do need to be looking at opportunities. But that's happening round you now, Joanne, I think. So again, your future card is showing. So these swans here are still pecking, and they're pecking round you, but I think this is more to do with somebody else and not yourself, Joanne. Because I feel whoever this is, if they're not careful, you know, in the future they're going to section themselves off from everybody. It could be you I'm talking about, but I'm not feeling it's you. But I do feel that this person is like going to try it, not on purpose. I think it's just because the mind's not clear enough. They are going to like turn the back. They're not going to go down any wrong path, but I do feel that they are going to like, I don't want to say mental health because I think it's not something that you should say in card readings, but it's going to have to be sort of like, yeah, it's coming back to this like cloud in their head. I think this person does need a lot of confidence boosting, self-esteem boosting, maybe start looking at things that you could do together to like boost that confidence up, because they are a very beautiful person, but I think there's a lot of doubt around them. But the friends are always going to be there in the background, and all this person's got to do is just turn round, and they're going to be there, and they're going to like open their arms and help her. I do think again, there's 2 celebrations coming up in future above, so I think these are going to be like the changes that this person's going to make. I think they are going to turn that corner, but I do feel that they are going to need a lot of help to get to, Joanne. So yeah, so your overall card, so again you can see that there's sort of like a divide coming through, and I'm going to say that divide's coming back to this card here. I think this person needs to either be more like you, or you need to be more like them. But you can see all missed opportunities that they've missed out on. And you can definitely see that up here, there's like something coming between the two of you. And I don't think it's nothing to do with a person. I just think it's to do with more their mindset at the minute. But there's a lot of love being shown round at bottom, so it's not the love's there, but at the minute I don't think this person feels quite loved. But she is. Do you know what I mean? It's like not like when you're a stroppy teenager. It's like, my mum don't love me, kind of thing. That's what I'm sort of like getting with that. They're like pushing you away, kind of thing. They're making a divide come between you. And you were actually really close here. So that's where you need to get back to. It's like you've got to try and get through to this person to show them that this doesn't have to happen. This can all change. They've just got to allow others in and the friends round them and start taking them opportunities that are there for them, my lovely. But that's what I feel that's going off at the minute, Joanne. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Or anything, but I'm back on chat. He never ripped them up, just sucked the corners. Come in chat at the right time. So you can understand it, my lovely. That's good. That's all I need, is as long as you can understand some bits that I'm saying that are relevant to you at what's going on. And you don't have to go into any detail on live. But yeah. So Michelle, could you give me a number that's relevant to you, my lovely lady? Michelle. Number 7. I know, 7's a lucky number today. So again, you've got 3 of Cups. So I feel with this one, because your 3 of Cups is facing upwards. So again, I think that there was 3 is a relevant number to you, 1 of 3. Again, I think you 3 were inseparable. Or is it? Hang on. No, right. There's 3 people, and I don't know whether there's 2 celebrating. So I don't know whether their celebrations were more than what somebody else's celebrations were. Do you know what I mean? It's like if these people did something, they got their achievements got acknowledged, whereas though somebody else's were like, well, we've already done it, so it don't matter, kind of thing. That's what I'm feeling with this card. I don't see anything to say that anything drastic happened in your past. I do feel though that this person here again is the quietest of them all. Would keep the self to the self. The head, they've sort of like got like a feather coming off with the head. So I do feel like this person did dream of getting away from this situation and moving. But yeah, but there's also down here, you've got like a bird in flight, and then on this side you've got like it's got like a fox's head and a lizard. So I don't know whether there was something around you in the past that was like a sneaky person that sort of like used to try and cause trouble and get others to have blame for it. But I do feel like that this person was always being watched. So it wasn't that nobody was aware of this person. There was. But it were like they were like a little mischief maker kind of thing. But they were definitely being watched, and you know they were there. But I think they did cause some mischief for this person here. Your next card. So at the minute, you're 5 of Wands. So at the minute, I feel like you're fighting against everybody. I think you feel that either things aren't happening to what you sort of like had planned, and I feel that you are like in a position where you're like trying to fight things off all the time. So I think, I mean, you could feel a bit emotionally drained, because it's like you're trying to get away from certain people or certain things going off around you, and you feel like you're having to fight them off. I don't know whether these 3 that you're fighting off are related to the 1, 2, 3 here, or but there's definitely something going off here. But I don't know if you're fighting over something. I don't know if there's like because there's something in the middle of all of you. So it's like it's like there's something going off with this one person that you're all like trying to get to, or you're feeling like you're the one in the middle and things are happening around you. But there's definitely a lot of arguments around you at the minute. I think a lot of unsettledness. And it's like you're not going to give up. You're a fighter in yourself. Whoever it is has definitely come out of the shell from here to here, because they're like taking their own stand. But yeah, just be aware of what's going off around, and just like try and get away from it, because I think there is like getting a bit too much now to whatever this argument's going to be over. Now, your future's showing me that you're walking away. So I think you're going to walk away from, you're just going to like turn your back and walk away from this. I do think you're going to walk away with it, though, with like a heavy feeling kind of thing. Because you're like stepping onto a different path. You like stepping out and venturing on your own. You're not going to be on your own, though. There is going to be somebody with you. And you are going to... in this one, you face it. I think you're sad about the situation that's happening now, and I think you feel like sad about the situation because you know that you've got to remove yourself from this situation because the drama's all behind you. But you have got like a weight on your back, so I think that whatever's happening here, it's like you're going to feel that weight on you, and I think that weight needs to. You need to let it go. You need to let this go and then take that new step and turn things around for you. Because I think a definite change is definitely coming up your way. So you've got the Ace of Wands. So again, this card just reflects back. So this is showing me that on this card, it's going back to this card where... you had a lot of, I'd say a lot of dreams and such when you were younger on where you wanted to be. Again, you've got your watcher still in your background, which is, I'm going to go back to this bird down here. You're still being watched or the feeling of being watched over. You can see the drama and everything else. We are these flowers and grass and everything else are all untangled. But you've still got your feet on the floor, but you've also got your staff, and it's like you're shrugging your shoulders and you're saying, I've had enough, it's not worth it, and this is where you're going to be. So the new journey is definitely going to come in where it's going to be more of issues are going to be resolved, and if it's not resolved, then you're just going to have to walk away from whatever that was, my lovely. But that's what I'm getting on cards for you today. I hope that makes sense just to you, or some of it makes sense at least. Have we got anybody else, or is that it? Oh, I finished. Claire. Oh, Claire. Sorry, Claire, I've not finished. Evening, Mama Cass. Afternoon, Mama Cass. I've got evening on the brain. Claire, could I have a number, please, from you, my lovely lady? Where's my Claire gone? Just make sure it's relevant to you, my lovely. 15 is yours. So you've got the Tower of Strength, as I call it, and it's just the tower. But in your past, I do feel that things weren't handed to you on a plate. I feel that you did have to, again, you're a fighter, whatever it is. You don't give up. If you fall off, then you like pick your feet back up and you just move on. I do think that there were a bit of a chaotic time around you when you were younger, because you can see that coming in with these broken trees. I do think the number 3 is relevant to you. And again, you've got somebody falling out after you, but I don't think this person's I think this is more you here than this person up here. And it's like at times I think things could like get a bit overwhelming for you in past. There's definitely something going off. You've got definite thoughts in your head. But you know what? You're quite open. You were quite an open person. I think you're one of these that would say what's on your mind. You didn't have your feet on the floor. So I don't know whether there were opportunities for you where you've got that many different opportunities to come for. It's like you've got 3 doors or opportunities. You like went to one, that weren't it. You went to other, and then you're on your journey to another door. So I don't know whether you had like 3 doors open. You tried 2 things that maybe weren't for you, and then you went down a different path and did it that way. Where you are now, so you can see that you're riding the horse. Again, your feet aren't fully on the ground, because again, you've only got the one leg on the back of the horse. There's definitely two opportunities coming up for you. You've just got to, again, take that balance and balance which opportunities you're going to do. I do think you're going to do both these opportunities, but there's definitely a change coming up. And you, again, your arms are in the same position there to where they are now. So you're like open to this change. It's not going to be, again, it could be, do you know, because of what you've said earlier, it could be because of the hospital and everything, the change. You're going to be going on a different journey because the horse is taking you, but you're not quite ready for that journey to happen because you've still got the one leg. There is going to be some like rocky waters below, but you're like above it. So the dramas, the other issues, you're above them. So it's like you're not, but it's like you're not bothered about them. You're just going to focus on yourself, but you're definitely going to go on that new journey, my lovely. So your future card, it shows the journey. So it's going to be an absolute full change of what's going to go off around you, because you've done like a full turn. So you're up here and now you've turned round. But the thing is, it's going to be a slow journey coming back up, but you are going to get back. It's just that it's going to take time. There's a celebration coming up for you in the future because you're holding the cup. So that's a celebration. I do feel that you are going to have, you're not going to have worries as such in future, but I think there's going to be certain things that are going to be there that just need to get sorted, because it's like you've got the clear flowers round the sides, but like it's the top of the head. So yeah, I do think that there's going to be certain issues around you in the future, but nothing that you can't deal with. You're surrounded in your future anyway. You're surrounded by I call them these like tall flowers. So I think this is like people, and these things here coming in at the sides. I think you're very loved. But I do. As you're journeying back up, I think there's going to be another opportunity for you to do, but you're going to have to make that choice because you come to a standstill here. So I think you're going to like come so far and you're either going to think, I'm happy here, or you're going to think, oh, I can't do it. But you can do it. You've just got to take that path. You've just got to take that change. So 8 of Swords. So again, it just goes to show it's relevant to all your cards because you can see you here. Again, I think at times you were trapped, and these were like your 3 opportunities that you'd got coming up. You can see your swords where you had to fight your way through because your swords are all like crinkled up and everything else. Your head's clear, so I don't think you had a lot of like on this one. Your head's clear, you know what's going off around you. There's a couple of things sticking out your head there that are going to be worried, but everybody's got them worry issues, my lovely. I do think though you are going to cocoon yourself, and I think when you cocoon yourself, that's going to be in the future. You're going to try and cocoon yourself away, but you're not, because again, the door's quite relevant to you here. So that door is these opportunities that are going to be coming up into your past. You are going to be cutting quite a lot out of your life, but I think you're doing that now because I think that's more relevant, because that down at the bottom looks similar to that. So it's sort of like you're cutting all that out, my lovely. So that's where I see your cards are, Claire, but I would like to do you another reading in 4 to 5 weeks, if that's okay. And thank you, Claire, so much. You don't really need to, but thank you so much. But yeah, but also I think, you know, like in this future one, that celebration that's going to come up is going to be an absolute massive celebration for you. So yeah, so I hope that makes sense. And like I said, I do want to do you another reading in about 3 to 4 weeks, or when you're feeling up to another reading, because I think there's more to come from your cards, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Oh, we love you too, my lovely lady. Thank you.
Brett's in trouble.
Why is Brett in trouble? What's he
He
doing?
made me choke.
Brett's made you choke. Why? What's he put in now?
Somebody will put really impressed with Lindsay's accuracy. So Brett put. Oh God,
What's he putting? Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Thank you. Like I said, all I ask is, if you don't mind, once this video goes up, is just going in comment section and just leaving comments on your readings.
It's gone. I don't know if he's retracted
Have
it.
you retracted it, Brett, before I read it?
Oh, yeah, Vanessa. Lindsay did my cards and said I'd be dead in a week.
No, I did not, Bretty. No, I did not. I don't think cards can give off a negative. I don't think cards can give negative energy anyway. But I focus on the positiveness that I see in the cards, and that's the path I choose to go down. Oh, thank you, Beyond. Thank you, my lovely. So, is there anybody else in chat that wants a quick reading? If not, I'm gonna close it down and get ready for live tonight, because hopefully, if we're not out on location, you know, we're going to be in the Parashack. Thank you everybody for leaving feedback. So there was nothing in my cards to say when I'm going to meet Tom then. No, Joe, maybe next time. No, let's chitty chat.
We'll
You want me to stay on and chit chat for a bit? Is that what you're saying, Joe?
We'll see what we can do about Tom.
Yeah, I'll try and get in touch with Tom, with Mr. Tom Hardy for you. I'll try and send him a message saying, you need to meet Miss Joe Mack. You'll be in the shed. Weather's turning crap later. Oh, do you know?
Keeps raining on and off now.
It's doing my head in. I want to get out on investigation. I want to get out on location. It's been like about 3 weeks, I think, since we've been out on an investigation. Or I have. I think you've managed to go out a couple of times. But it's been like 3 weeks, and it's just a nightmare, because we don't want anybody getting bored in shed, because sometimes we go in shed and we're like, oh, we're doing it again, and we get bored, not bored of talking to you lot, because we love talking to you lot, but we get bored of the experiments that you're limited to do in shed, but then when you're out on investigation.
You know Sam?
Louise is saying no, stay in shed. Looks sunny weather this morning, but it is Sam.
You got to sort somebody else out as well.
Where?
At Joe Mack, if she's sorting you out with Tom Hardy, she can sort me out with Sam.
I'll try my best. I'll try and do them a tarot reading, and I'll tell them that they've got to meet these two young women and these names are relevant to him. Put a pic of her up on the page Beyond. Oh dear. Oh, I don't know, but yes, yeah, I think that's it for this afternoon, though, isn't it? Really. I'm not going to bore you, because if I bore you now, you'll be fed up hearing my voice and everything else by the time I go on tonight. But no, I've right enjoyed it this afternoon. And what day are we on tomorrow? Thursday. I might go on a bit later tomorrow and do a couple of readings tomorrow. About 7 o'clock-ish, 8 o'clock-ish. Try and catch some of them that can't get on at daytime and can only get on at night time. So we will be on late. You're never fed up with me. Bless you. I'm sending you big kisses. But yeah, so I will be on tomorrow doing tarots, but I'll do it at night time, between 7 and 8 o'clock. I'll come on live, GMT time for those that aren't in UK. So yeah, this is it, Mystique. We could never get bored of these chitty chats. I know, Joe. I know. We have got some good topics coming up though, for future chit chats on a Tuesday. But if anybody has got any ideas or any topics they want us to cover, just drop us a message or a chat. I can take my ear defenders off now. She's going. Oh, do you know, Brett? Do you know when I come to yours, I'm going to laugh in your earlobe. I'm gonna pierce your drum. Mama Cash, I know it's the only channel I can handle when rough. Oh, bless you, my lovely. Bless you. Right, I am going to go because I've not had my dinner yet. And John's got to go and do me some dinner. I know you are. But yes, and like I said, we'll be on tonight, 8:30. I think it is, isn't it? About 8:30.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You just go with my flow,
Yeah.
don't you? Yeah, about 8:30 we'll be on tonight. So much for my reading, my lovely. I hope you and the rest of the lovelies have a lovely Wednesday and chat again with you all tonight on live. Oh, bless you, Joe. Look forward to seeing you tonight. Oh no, I come too late. See you guys.
Tonight.
No, I come too late. See you guys. Oh, bless you, love my family. Yeah, I've been on
Make
since
it
1 o'clock. So make it 8. Why 8, Brett? What's happening at 8? Or are you going on later? Or am I just making... All right, we'll make it 8 o'clock. We'll be live tonight at 8 o'clock, whether we're on location or in the shed. So, yeah. So, thank you, everybody, for joining. Afternoon Blue Skies. Just finishing now, but I am back doing tarot cards tomorrow at around 7 o'clock p.m. GMT time. If anybody wants to join me then and have the tarots read, just join us tomorrow. I will put notifications up on the community, and take care, and we shall see you tonight for whatever we're going to be doing tonight. So take care, my lovelies. I was going to say sweet dreams, but yeah, have a good afternoon. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.